Hello, it's Volvo from Volvo's Madden and Cape Sports, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to replace videos in Madden 19. This does not work for Madden 20, however, I feel like it shouldn't be far off, but if it is, I will create a refresh tutorial once Frosty support for Madden 20 is out. So, you're going to need a couple things to begin. You're going to need ffmpeg, Frosty Editor, and VLC Media Player. The video you're going to want to import, and a code that I will include down in the description, which is basically the conversion code for what you're going to tell ffmpeg to do. I am not going to be telling you how to install ffmpeg in this video. I will, however, leave a link to the exact same video I used in the description. It takes like 2 minutes to install. It's just not what this video is about. But before we continue any further, I have to give a big thank you to Gingur. He held my hand through this process so I could make this tutorial. He was a huge help, and I believe Galaxy Man 2015 helped him also. But it is very important that you go down into the description and you look at Gingur Twitter and Twitch and you give him a follow, because he was a huge, gigantic help on my quest to do this. So first, you're going to need to launch Frosty Editor. I'm using version 1.0.5.3, which is the latest version. And right now I'm going to be replacing the team select screen for the Oakland Raiders. So to find the team select screen, I'm going to go to Content, FMV, UI, Team Logos Pulse. And I'm going to look for Pulse_22, and I'm going to look for the movie texture asset file. These teams, or the Pulse videos, are in alphabetical order. So like Pulse 1 is, I assume it would be the Arizona Cardinals. 10th in alphabetical order. I don't know what these 100 teams are. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. But for the Oakland Raiders, I'm going to go down to Pulse 22. And I'm going to look for the chunk GUID. And I'm going to right click, copy, and then I'm going to go to Tools, Res/Chunk Explorer. I'm going to copy that, or paste that chunk, excuse me. I'm going to press enter to search, export, and then I am going to put it just on my desktop. And that's all I need in Frosty at the moment. I'm just going to click over to this just for convenience sake when I come back. Now that I have this chunk file, I'm going to open VLC Media Player. I'm going to go to Media, Open File. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go to All Files, and I'm going to go to where I exported that chunk, and I'm going to double click on the chunk. And as you can see, this is the team select video. Now, I am going to open the command prompt, and I'm going to type ffmpeg just to validate that my ffmpeg is still working. And this is version 3.2.4, so it is a little bit of an old version. I had to go hunting for it on a repository. So along with links for everything I'm using in this video, you will also find my own hosted download of ffmpeg, so you don't have to go searching for it. So here's the video that I am using.
It's time.
As you can see, it is very low quality. It is just for this tutorial's purpose, and it has audio. You do not want to use a video with audio because it will play in the team select screen. Again, do not use a video with audio. I am only using this video for this tutorial. So I am going to create a folder, and I'm just going to call it conversion. I'm going to put my test video in there and name it test. And then in my command prompt, so I actually messed up at this point in the tutorial. You're going to want to put your conversion folder straight into the root of your C drive, so it's just C:/. You can go there by, in Windows Explorer, clicking on local disk C, and you're just going to want to drag your folder straight into there. And once it is in there, the command that you're going to want to put into command prompt is cd c :/conversion or whatever you named your folder. Again, I apologize for this mistake in the tutorial, and if you have any questions, please feel free to message me on Discord or Twitter or in the comments. And please enjoy the rest of the tutorial. Thanks. And once we're in there, so basically right now, all it's looking at is the video. So the video is right there. So then I'm going to go into this code. I put it in the description. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. And it will start converting the video into a .webm. So I will be right back when that is finished. So the video was finished converting, and it made output 2. So now I'm going to close the command prompt, and I'm going to reopen VLC Media Player. I'm going to make it smaller for a second, and I am going to grab all that is right in here. So right click, rename, Control C, go back into VLC Media Player, and then go to convert/save. Add, conversion, oh nope, sorry. Conversion, because that's where I put the folder. Output 2. Then I'm going to press convert/save. And then dump raw input. It is very important that you do dump raw input. And then destination file. I'm going to put it back into the conversion, and I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to do all. I'm going to paste what I copied earlier, and I'm going to type .chunk. And then I am going to press save. And then start. And the conversion happens, it's beautiful, almost immediately, and then you can close out a VLC Media Player. Now you can move this chunk file into your recycle bin. Now you're going to want to reopen Frosty Editor, go to res/chunk explorer, and import, navigate to where your chunk file is, import, and then import it again. Gingur Slayer found out that you had to do that. I'm not 100% sure why, but it doesn't work if you don't do it. And then you're going to go to Pulse 22, and you're going to need to change the chunk size. So if I look at my Windows Explorer, and if it's currently in the logo mode, I'm going to go right here to display information about each item, and the chunk file is 1,117 kilobytes. So I'm just going to launch Google Chrome because I'm terrible at math. KB to B, which is kilobytes to bytes. And then I'm going to put in 1117, which is the size in kilobytes. And then I'm going to take the byte amount, Control C, and then I'm going to put it into the chunk size. Paste. And now that will make sure that the video is the correct. Make sure to check has VP8 before you launch the game. I will resume once I am back in the game. So now that my game is launched, I'm going to go ahead and go to Exhibition, Play Now, Custom Game, and I'm going to go to the Raiders, and you can hear that the audio that I told you to make sure to not have is there because it will play and it will repeat.
It's time.
But as you can see, the video has been replaced and it scaled it automatically. But as I mentioned earlier, it is a very low quality. So that is how you replace videos in Madden 19, and I really hope this tutorial was useful. Again, this was Volvo from volvosmadden.tk and capesports.dev. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day.